Customized phone case.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amina and it's good to have you back here. So if you haven't subscribed and you're new here, kindly hit on the subscribe button and subscribe with me. So let's roll today. Today we'll be doing DIY, our phone cover. We're going to be decorating our phone pouches. For instance, I got a new pouch here and trust me, we're going to change it in a jiffy. We're going to have something different, something bling, something, I don't know, something to be you. So if you want to personalize your phone cases, you could just get a plain case and get some accessories and you do that. So if you want to change your style, if you want to have something unique, just sit with me and we're gonna change your phone pouches. So it's a DIY. I know I like DIYs. I love it. So don't throw things away. If you have some things for me, if I see anything I know. If I see something reusable, I know. So all I know is just keep it, and before you know it, we change our style, we change things. You know, we're just here to have fun. We're not just here to have a normal thing. I don't buy things and just use like that. Sometimes I just, give it a touch, give it Amina's touch. So we're going to having an Amina's touch on this blank, let me call it virgin pouch today. So just stick with me. Kindly subscribe, like, share, watch the video to the end and tell me what you've learned today and let me see what you guys are doing. So stick around with me, fabulous one.
So let's start. Now we're going to use fabrics here. I'm using a sequin fabric. It glitters a lot to cover the back of the case. So this is the phone case cover we're going to do. It's gonna look so fine, I know that. Okay, I've already cut this fabric. I got the measurement of the phone case, so here's the cut. I'm trying to be sure that it fits in properly. Get the correct measurement because it matters, so you don't want it looking very tacky. So remember, there's a space there, that round space. Camera lens. Okay, we need to be sure. Yes, here you can see that I'm using hot glue gun. I equally have the UHU glue by the side there, but I'm not going to use it in this DIY. So I'll prefer this hot glue because it will fit for me properly. Ensure you've already plugged this for some few minutes so that the glue will be ready and hot enough to hold onto the fabric and the case. Normally you would want to be generous with the glue, but here you just use a little because you know it's hot, and at the same time we don't want to get it overly done where you have the glue sticking out as well. So I'm trying to put the glue around. You can see that I don't want where the sequin fabric will be falling off, so that's why I put more in the middle. Place the fabric on it. You can use any fabric, but I'm using this sequin because it's what I have available. Like I said, DIY is, I don't throw things away. I always know which one I might need in future. I have this fabric in my crafts box for some few years now, and it's handy. So ensure you put more glue at the side of the case, because some seconds ago I just put only at the back. Here you want to have the fabric you already measured for the side to be well covered. Please also remember that this case has some little space. You know, all phones, some places you have where you put your microphone, where you put your charger, where you also put all the spaces you can glue them, but ensure that you have something to cut it. We'll get there. So generous with the glue where you need it. So make sure you go round all around the corners, especially the angles. Then make sure that it's properly fixed. DIYs are always good. When you make things yourself, you stand out. I like unique things. I like that word different. Also here, we're going to trim off the excess fabric. I rather have excess fabric than have shortage, because it means you have to start all over again if you have shortage. So we're going to trim here perfectly. I'm using the scissors because I found out it was going to cut it more straight and neat for me. The other pink and blue scissors by the corner here, if I wanted to get the zigzag trimmings at the top, I would have used that, but I realized let me use the regular scissors. And when you're doing DIYs, you always have optional things because you don't know what and what you would need. I have so many accessories, sometimes I just bring them out, so by the time you put the color out you want, you will definitely see patterns and little lovely things that might fit into, if you have a color code or if you have a particular theme you want to use, you would always know what to do. I know crafters always have that eye. There's something about the eye to see things, eye to understand, and eye to know what is good at any given point in time. Well, I can say that for myself, and I know you all, but I want you guys to try this. Try it. It's very easy. One of the easiest DIYs you could ever lay your hands on right now. Nobody wants a boring handset. Your phone, it's like dressing up. You want to be looking different or hot or fine or sexy or calm or cool or however you want it. So this is my pouch. As you can see, it's already coming out. Remember that space when you're fixing anything, because we're going to cut it out exact shape, that round shape there. This pouch now, if you don't even want to put any other thing, you can still use it like this without any accessory. But I want to bling this up, I want to jazz it up, I want to make it fun and fine. So every step I take, I need to always remember that spot where the round shape is. You don't want to start snapping pictures and you find that you can't even snap pictures because you covered it up. Remember what I said about this glue. So for now, all my accessories, I can't even wait to finish this project. Like, I wanted something that would fit this because I have more or less like a metallic shade. This sequin fabric is metallic gold kind of, so I won't want anything that will go off it. So I'm looking for things around my accessories there that will blend with it. That sequin knot kind of, and trying to tack in the sides that are falling out. This one is pure gold color, so I know that definitely they are all in the same family of color codes. Remember that round space, so I don't want to cover it because I'm still going to cut it out. So I want to fit it there at the top there. I know that will be better for me. This color coming up is the only color that I know that I would want to make it a little bit catchy. It's like wine burgundy color, so I'm going to fit it there. I'm always trying to remember that space, that round space. I don't want to get it covered up. Now this silver, I'm not so sure. The buttons, I could use the buttons, but for this project I realized I want to go with metallic shades and blings. The silver there is fine, but I'm still contemplating. Yeah, I would use this and this. The silver might come in later, but I'm not so sure yet. Let's see how it goes. When you're doing DIYs or doing any projects, don't just place them on it. Try and make shapes and get some angles and try different things to see if it will fit properly before you place the glue. Because when you put the glue and remove it, you might end up having a rough surface. So with this project, I think I like the colors so far. And let's see. Okay, I'll place this, but not so sure. That's silver. Not sure it would fit properly anywhere again. And my color shade, I don't think we want too much on this because of the bling. The bling is much. The sequin is really bling it up. So I now know how I want to place them on the case. It's for me to glue the rest. So that's more like a gold trimming too. And this is another. I love this trimming. I love it. I don't even know where I got it from, but I'm sure one day I'll find it again. I've used part of it. It was much, but I think this is the last part I have of it. So you can see it's coming in handy here. That's why I said for DIY projects, for craft work, some things you don't throw away. Sometimes you end up seeing your store room for craft like it's rubbish. You call it rubbish, but they're not rubbish. Anyway, you would still get to use them for something or one project or the other in future. As you can see, isn't she lovely? Yeah, I like this pouch already. Please, you guys should try it. You could use anything. You can even use Ankara as the base. I'm going to do another project soon on Ankara too. Ankara is an African fabric, so you could also use any fabric, anything. And if you don't want to cover the back there, you can just place your accessories. But for this DIY project, it's just about the blings. So I'm going back to see where the round spot is again and try to cut it out. I want to snap pictures. This is a fun project for me, and I know you guys would do better than I did. Try it. Whatever you can use to cut out that round, it doesn't matter even if it's a blade or anything you have, as long as you can cut it neatly, that would be fine. My hot glue gun there, you could get it anywhere, any craft store, any tailoring shop, any store where they sell crafts, DIY stuffs. You would get them there. Any crafter, that's hot glue gum is very handy, comes in very handy. The first time I got one, a very small size, black, I've never seen it, but I saw it. I knew that I would need it one day, and trust me, it came in handy until I used a lot of it, but it's still there. So we're cutting and trying to trim around it to make sure it's neat and so it doesn't cover the lens of the phone camera. Here, isn't she pretty? This might look so feminine, and guys, I have some things for guys too. I'll try that someday, but this you could try it for your girlfriend, your wife, your sister, your friend, anybody can try this DIY. It doesn't really matter. It's lovely. I really enjoy doing this. And if you want to add more stuffs, however you want it, fine. But this is how I want it. I don't want just a minimalistic stuff. Then here you go. I've packed it. If you want to sell it or it's personal use, as you can see, look at that round space where we had to cut out to make provision for the camera lens. It's fine. You guys should try it and let me see your own projects.